Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be going over my van's electrical system, what gave me power on my 6-month road trip, and go over the schematics on what actually went into it. So coming right around to the back, this right here is the Anker 747, which is actually what supplied me with all of my power. Here on the display, it'll give you your charging information, and once there's actually a power draw, so for an example, if I turn on the built-in light bar on the front of it, it's going to show your power out. And then you all have these USB-C connections, USB ports, your normal AC outlets. You can turn all of those on and off right there. And then you also have your car socket there. You can turn on power saving mode. And then that is pretty much everything on the front. And then you do have 2 ports. This right here is just a little reset button, but in the back you have your normal into an outlet. So if you were to be plugging into shore power, for an example, anywhere that has an outlet, you can just plug right into the back of there, and that'll charge this up super fast. Now on the left over here, you can see that we have a port to plug in solar panels. So those are the 2 main forms of charging that I actually used while I was on my trip, which was shore power and solar panels. Now, as far as where the battery sits, it goes down right in this compartment right down here. So we're going to talk about the 3 connections I currently have running to the power station. So this one is for the main charger port. This is actually connected to my shore power on the outside of the van. This one right here is what is spliced into my outlets. So I just plugged this one into the AC, which then will daisy chain off and go to this outlet, as well as the one right over there. So that's how those 2 get powered. And then I have this final one, which is my AC to DC converter, which is how everything else in the van runs, like my diesel heater, my fan, my fridge down below, my water pump, and all of that runs to a fuse block right in the back behind this wall. So with it all hooked up, as you can see, I have the 2 just plugged right into the AC adapter. So to turn everything on right now, all I have to do is currently press the AC outlet, hear the click, and then all of my lights turn on. That was the beep of the fan. And currently my diesel heater is not hooked up. I actually have it disconnected at the fuse block. All right, so coming around on the driver's side door, you can see here, this is where my shore power plugs into. So if I were to just plug an extension cable right into there, my power station immediately starts charging, and it takes about an hour to charge up that power station. You can see right in here, this is currently all of the wires, but you can see right back here, this is my AC to DC converter, and then these alligator clips are actually going into the top and the bottom of the fuse block. Now everything is labeled, and now this is all the power input over on the sides. At the bottom, that is where it is grounded as well. So all of these cables run through and go right into this well, and you can kind of see them run through my frame, and a bunch of them right at that split all divide. I got some that run right all the way through. You can actually see some on the other side right over there. That cable's for the fridge and the water pump on my sink. Now as far as the solar panels on the roof, you can see up here, I've got them wired in parallel, so they are both just outputting 12 volts of power, not 24. As I said, they're not wired, but this is the plug that they go to, and that plugs right into the back of the power station as well. So that'll just get plugged in right into there. But I'll put a rough diagram on the screen so you guys can kind of see how everything is wired in. This is a very basic electrical system. So up on the screen, I'm actually going to put the future wiring diagram. I am going to be changing the electrical system in this van relatively pretty soon. I would like to go with a DC to DC charge controller, do the fuse setup, larger wires, as well as change the entire battery to, I think it's a LiPo 4 battery, a little bit more efficient, especially since I'm not going to have to run that AC to DC converter, which that was also a constant power draw. So if you guys are interested, I'd be more than happy to make another video that's more a step-by-step process on the electrical upgrade I want to do to this van. Let me know if you guys want to see that down below. But if you guys have any questions about my current setup, please be sure to leave a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to answer any more questions that you guys might have. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video.